Welcome back to another action figure review. In this review, we're going to take a look at an offering from Toys Alliance. This is part of their Acid Rain collection, the Last Line of Defense Sand Armor Trailer Set. This set comes in a very high quality cardboard box with some very nice artwork on the front. First off, let's take a look at the boxing itself. Very nice. Here on the top left we have the Acid Rain, the Last Line of Defense Sand Armor Trailer Set. Then it has this 88th. Maybe it should be 88th. Who knows? And throughout the front of the box we have that very nice artwork of the trailer. And this is the figure you get included in the box. This figure here is sold separately. As you can see here, you get an action figure included in the trailer set. On this side of the box, we have that this is the FAV-A06. These are a 1/18 scale military infantry unit, fully weather detailed, highly completed action collectibles, interchangeable weapons and accessories, and one action figure is included. Then we have the Toy Alliance logo. Top of the box, we just have the Acid Rain, the War Under Pollution. It's just a black box. In the bottom, we have a black box that's kind of scuffed a little bit here. This warning says this is not a toy. Ages 16 and above. These are marketed more for your adult collectors. And we do have a warning, checking hazard for small parts, not for children the age of 3 years of age. These are more for your adult collectors. I do not highly recommend that you do not give these to your children. They're not going to last. These are, collectible pieces. It's not made to be played with roughly. So the side of the box, we have the Acid Rain, we have the ST88, the Toy Alliance logo, we have this logo, which I have no idea what that's for, and the other side of the box is just the same as the side we just looked at. On the back, we have the 1/18 scale full action figures. We have a picture of pretty much what you're going to get in this box. The figure, his accessories, and the trailer and its accessories. Over here it shows a picture of the figure and a trailer with additional components that are sold separately. Here's the description. We have the FAV-A06 Sand Armor Trailer Set. We have the Santl Sergeant ×1, Armor Trailer ×1, Iron Fist Trench Knife ×1, an ASMG-6 Submachine Gun ×1, an AP2 Pistol ×2, an ARL-11 Bazooka ×1, a Vehicle Rack ×1, and a Railing ×1. Here on the bottom left, we have the same description as on the front. A lot of the same things we've already seen. Here is Toy Alliance's website, www.toys-alliance.com, and some info for another website. Here's the UPC, if that helps you. These are made in China. I do not know if the UPC is going to help you here in the United States. And I'm finding these. You pretty much have to buy these offline. I don't think any retailer, a brick and mortar store, sells these. Maybe a hobby store, but not to where you can probably utilize the actual UPC. But who knows? Very nice. Very cool. So these boxes are very thick, high quality. So if you don't want to damage your box, like if you stick your finger in there and you force your box open, you're definitely going to bend it up. So you probably see me with my trusty old butter knife. You need something that you can get inside there to pry this open, if you care about the packaging. If you don't care about the packaging, just have at it. So for me, I'm just going to try to get down inside there, my flat surface, and do my best to pry it forward and go ahead and open the box. So that's how I do it. It's not the only way you can do it. Don't recommend using a knife to do it, like a sharp knife, because you can. I know it's a butter knife, but it's not going to cut it on accident. So there we have it out of the box. It looks, first off, looks like we have an insert. We'll take a look at here shortly. And here's what it looks like packaged. It is very cheap, if I have to say, like quality plastic. Not like your Joy toy or anything. Looks like bent right there. It's not going to stand up very much abuse. So the box is done very nicely, but the clamshell inside is not. So we just have to lift up this piece. We'll set that aside and see what we got. So we have our accessories bag, some more accessories. So we have the sand trailer itself. Looks like we have another bag of accessories. And looks like we have an action figure. And that's it. So let's start off by looking at the product insert, because more than likely we're going to hopefully have some instructions on all the features. So it looks like on this side we're going to have a kind of a poster. Very nice artwork. If you want to put that in a frame and hang it up, if you do enjoy the Acid Rain artwork. It looks like on the back we do have some form of instructions. What's really nice about this, we do have the pinned diagram here, but we also have some very nice colored photos. I mean, it's really nicely done. Not cheap. This is actually pretty good paper quality. Actually a little thicker than what you would find in a poster, but it does show you the highlighted areas for what they're trying to show you. Very cool. Alright, let's see what we got for the figure. Alright, so let's take a look at the Santl Sergeant. This is the action figure that this set comes with. It is, as you can see, really weathered throughout the entire figure. I do like the helmet sculpt on this figure. It's very cool. On the top of his helmet here we have must have been like an off-white color before it was heavy weathered. On the back of the helmet we have some kind of logo. Very cool. We have the black, and there actually is weathering over the black, which is on the rear of the helmet. There is another tone of like a dark, dirty brown here under the bottom. His visor at one point was probably a white visor, but is also heavy weathered. Very cool. I do like this head sculpt. It's pretty nice. He has a black vest with some of that we're just going to call this dark weathered. It is all that very dingy off-white color with heavy weathering. We're just not going to keep repeating that. So there is definitely some very heavy detailing here. Some black straps here. The weathering on the white. There's like a dingy orange there on his vest. The back of his vest, he has like a side backpack. We have a pack here. All heavy weathered. On this arm, we do have I don't know, like a guard maybe on his bicep there. We have some green here and over the top of his black glove. On this side, we have an orange shoulder pad, that bicep guard. Then we have that same type of color in the glove. He does have, it looks like the vest is actually removable. because here it actually is separated from the pin. So I'll have to try to put that on later on after we heat up the vest, more than likely, to get that to be more flexible and to put it back on. He does have a belt that looks like it's a single piece. It may be removable. He has two little white squares here, some pouches on the side, something here on the back. It looks like something connects to it, maybe one of his accessories. A large pouch, small pouches. He does have two these thigh pads, and it looks like they both have the ability to hold a pistol. And it is like a dark gray color. He has two dark gray knee pads. He is sporting green pants, which are heavy weathered in black, like a black wash. He has a shin guards that are a very dark gray also. And he has green shoes, I guess. And we have the black that's protecting the toes. I'm going to say it as first appearance and first impressions, I am not much fan of the ankle sculpts of these figures. Definitely a little different than I would prefer, just the way for the looks and the aesthetic of it. As you can see here, the gaps. This joint is, that's just kind of weird looking, in my opinion. I do not like that. Alright, so moving into the articulation, we have head is on a ball joint, rotates 360 right off his neck. Put that right back on, no problem. The head goes up really far. So you got a huge gapage here for if you're going to pose these, you probably would not want his head to be all the way back like that. But incredible articulation there for the neck. We have a little bit of side to side, up all the way around, however you want it. But that's kind of really more than you need. This gets beyond weird looking there. The shoulders do rotate 360 on both arms. There's articulation here at the top, just below the ball. There is articulation that spins here at the elbow, and his elbows do bend and knocks it out of the park on bend ratio. A hell of a lot more than a 90-degree bend. Incredible. We have to look at the other hand, and that's just insane on the articulation. That is incredible. Very nice. Very great for posability. The hand. Looks like we have a joint that goes down and up and rotates 360. So let's get you in and out. You're not going to get none of this on the wrist joint, unfortunately. There may be chest articulation. I did not want to take off the vest. Yeah, there is definitely a joint there. You do have chest articulation, but you have to take off the vest to get it. But you can see obviously the right there. For his sitting purposes, his belt, these little notches here and here get in the way of his legs. So he's going to sit at an angle, or have to probably remove the belt if you want to get better articulation. He has thigh rotation on both legs. He has double jointed knees. Just incredible. Very nice. He has a pivot down, a 360 rotation on those questionable looking angles. But overall, looks pretty good. Really like the figure. Okay, let's take a look at the accessories. First off, it does come in a submachine gun. Pretty nice looking. It's just a gray, dark gray with a heavy, dirty weathering wash over it. Pretty cool. It's like the barrel is drilled out. You guys can see that. Very cool. He does come with twin pistols. Same style plastic and coloring. We have an open trigger there. You can see the clip sticking out the bottom. Very nice. Let's take a look and see how they fit in his holsters on the side of his legs. Fit pretty good, pretty nice and snug. Doesn't feel like anything's going to break. They do protrude through the bottom, but this is a softer rubber for the actual holster, so you don't feel like it's going to snap off on you. But looks fantastic. Very cool. This is how he looks holding his submachine gun. The articulation of the hands and wrists really work well together. Make it look incredible for posability purposes. Very, very nice. He also comes with this bladed knife. It is a silver blade, a dirty rusty wash on it. Same handle color as you've seen with his pistols and his submachine gun. And I believe that's what might be the piece here in the rear of his belt is for, to maybe clip on his knife. Or maybe not, but it looks like that's what that's probably for. Let me see if I can get that on. It's definitely a tight fit, but it does go on there. If you want to store your blade on the back of your figure. He also comes with this rocket launcher and a rocket. Same pattern of plastic and paint scheme as his other accessories, and his rocket is removable. It's a cross between like an orange or yellow and a pig here. These are very stuck when you first get them. I've seen these in one of my accessory sets. Make sure you just pull straight out hard as you can. Don't try to wiggle down and up. You will bend or break that off, just as a heads up. Here is the figure holding the rocket. Very incredible. Due to the amazing articulation of the arms and the wrist, you literally can bring that hand, disarm and from one side of the body across the chest into the other shoulder joint, even with the tactical vest on. That is amazing for the articulation. Very nicely done. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this trailer. It's very nice, very cool. So inside of this trailer, we do have some gray tires. We have the same sand color rims and lug nuts. The side is your sand color with a heavy, dirty weathering. We do have a gray roll bar here. Very nice. And we have the clips here, here, and here, which will fit the cover trailer, which is sold separately. The other side is pretty much the same as the side we just looked at. Here is one, either the front or rear of the trailer. They're pretty much the same, I believe, in that aspect. So there's really no right or wrong on how you hook up your trailer. Here's the bottom of the trailer. Very cool. Now the plastic on the trailer seems a bit on a harder side plastic. It doesn't roll as freely as you would think. So it's going to require a constant push on your part to get the trailer to roll. It does have a vibration on the wheels. So the seats are removable. You got to push this tab here up and this tab here up and fish them out. So if you wanted to remove the seats, and it is clipped here in the center. So you got to be very careful, because that may break if you do that too many times. The trailer will hold allegedly 8 figures. It has 8 seats in the back. But I'm going to leave one set of seats in so you can see. The reason I'm doing that is I'm not sure if you're hauling gear in this, I'm not sure if that's going to be beneficial to you, because you do have those wheel wells in the way. But if you took a look at some of my reviews for the cargo that I made, if you buy those, they fit beautifully inside. And see how this one kind of lines up with the seat. And then you could just pretty much stack whatever you wanted very nicely on the trailers. Like so. Very cool. Very nice. Or if you have some of the other, so I'm not sure why, if you take that out there, you're not going to gain much space, so if it's even worth it or not. Just a couple of barrels if you want to throw in your trailer. Check out these reviews for these accessory sets. They're really, really nice, really cool. They're up, and you can check those out whenever you desire. These side bars here are not removable, the best I can tell, and it does not show the instructions. But you do get an extra set for the front and the back. So let's go ahead and get those out of the package. So this is what they look like, and they fit in the 3 holes here, here, and here. I've added the front one up top already on, so you can see. When you're actually inserting them, you need to actually takes a little bit and a little bit of a stretchy type thing. They're not very flexible, but it's a very tight fit. I do have the front and rear bars on the trailer now, so you can see what that looks like. And as you can see, if you pull here and here, very careful with your first time, because you need to wear it in. They do lower down for loading and unloading purposes, and it does create a ramp, so you can walk right up with your figures, or roll a pallet jack up there if you have one, and it actually lifts that tire off the ground. Very nice. Full access to your trailer. Very cool. So our last bag of accessories has this rack and some connector pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and get those out and see what we got. So inside the baggie we have 2 connector pieces, which is very nice. These are for if you want to buy multiples of these, which I am definitely looking into doing. This is a nice way to create just a cargo set. And these are just made to clip on here on the front, like so. Or on this side, you can use actually your male and female toe options. They sit very nicely on there. So you can connect the trailer here in the front, in the rear, and go as many as you want to buy. That was really cool also in the instructions. If you look on the bottom of the trailer, here and here, you can store those if you're not using this clip here or this clip. They just clip right on that bar, and there is 4 of them. So as you can see, for storage, you can clip them here, 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 or here if you're not using these functions, because you can slide these forward like so. Either way, you have your hook and your mount end to hook your trailers also. So you have 2 ways to hook up your trailers to your other trailers into your anti-tank, they call it anti-bike, or however you have your main source pulling your trailers. Very nice. I mean, nothing's left behind. So it's very nice. All you have to do is just spin these one way or the other. They lock into place and they stay pretty well. So the last thing we're going to take a look at, we're going to remove one of these bars. So another feature that this trailer comes with is this rack. This is all folded up when you get in the baggie. So you have to lift up this piece, pull this down, and you do have your connector piece there so you can add another trailer. What this is for the Wildebeest motorcycle, which I haven't received yet. It's still on pre-order. But when I get it, I will definitely demonstrate in a future video of the Wildebeest to show you guys. So look forward to that. Please consider subscribing. That way you'll get notification whenever I do upload that video. And what this is a clip here, and you get one of your trailers and you stick it on the back of here. You clip it on, and then you can you put it on your Wildebeest motorcycles, tires here and here, and you bring this piece over the body of the bike and it holds it in place. So you can hold your bike while you're traveling and have your men inside, your troops, and then or gear, whatever you want to stick inside your trailer. And this thing can easily just fit inside, like maybe under the seat or something. It doesn't say to do that in instructions, but you can throw it inside on the floor. That way you can carry it along with you to your next destination. So moving on to the last feature of this trailer is if you buy the trailer covers, that what you get 2 of these and some accessories, they come in various colors. I have a review for these if you'd like to check that out and how these work. But these also have multiple features, and one of the features is to create a trailer cover for your Sam Armor trailer. They just simply fit down over here. It's going to fit here and here. Now there's 2 sides to this one. You see it's divided. So you want to make sure you want to get this side over here and that side over there so you don't break them. Don't use too much force when you try to install them. You just simply want to get the notch in, start them before you try to force them both down. And that's as simple as that. I'm going to go ahead and get the other side on. Okay, now that we have half the trailer on, so this is one of your options. You don't have to have 2 of these. You can only have 1 if you want half of a cover for your trailer. You can just use 1 or none or both. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put on the last half of this trailer. Okay, to be able to put on the full trailer, you need to take these 2 and connect them together right here at these handles, because they need to be connected to fit on the trailer. Like so, very carefully. And here's what that looks like. So you have to make sure you push these completely all the way together, or it's not going to fit right. It is a very snug fit, so be careful. Very nice, very cool. So that looks nice. Something worth noting, if you do slide these on and off a lot, it looks like it does wear off and shows some whiteness on those clips that actually go into the actual trailer. Here's what the figure looks sitting in the trailer. and it looks like you can get 8 figures inside. The larger the figures are going to have more of a problem, but overall you can get 8 of your troopers inside. So these retail for like $71.99 on most retailers if you want to find them. I do highly recommend. They're very cool. Just wanted to let you guys know I'm going to probably get another one and do some playability videos for these and see how they look. So look forward to that. So please consider subscribing. I hope you enjoyed the look at this review for this sand trailer from Acid Rain. Probably do a couple more videos on because it's really cool and it's worth the extra look. So look forward to that here in the future sometime, especially when I get the Wildebeests. So you're going to be seeing this again. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Happy collecting. And we'll see you in our next review.